What is up, Total Metal Promotions? This is your admin Kyle. Sorry I sound a little bit off today and a little nasally and throaty. I know it might be annoying, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I'm just getting over a throat infection, so bear with me here. This is going to be the album review for Also Known As. They had sent me a 11-track EP, and I gave it a listen through a couple times, and I had noticed that when I was listening through it, there was a lot of catchy guitars, a lot of catchy lyrics. I actually noticed myself singing along to a couple of the songs after a while, which is good because you want something that's catchy. You want something that, people are going to want to come back and listen to. Also, we had featured them on the Total Metal Promotions compilation album, the sampler we put out. They're on the digital download aspect of it. So if you want to get a hold of a song, go through that way. If not, they will also be tagged below here, the video, with their page link, so you can watch their live videos. They've got tons of live videos posted. Also, I'll post their reverbnation, so you can give them a listen to yourself and let them know what you think. If you like them, leave a like on their page, and let's help our underground metal scene grow. These guys are based out of the Illinois area. They're a hard-hitting heavy metal band, which you can tell when you listen to them. They have a lot of different aspects of music in their music. They've got tons of different genres that you can sense when you listen to them, but it all boils down to they do have a great heavy metal aspect to them. I was actually talking to Rob Nettle, their drummer, Thunder. Basically, I posted a video on Facebook to the page, and it was As I Lay Dying 94 Hours. They used to actually cover that song on their live sets, but when you listen to their music, for example, Suicide Ultimatum, you can definitely pick out an As I Lay Dying aspect every now and then, along with a bunch of other bands. And that's the thing, is what I like is when bands have a lot of influences and they're able to use those influences to create their sound. When people say that, oh, they sound too much like these guys, or they're an exact knockoff of these guys, well, that's the thing, is they want to model their music after something that they like, because they want to be, possibly the next that band. So to knock them for sounding like somebody, I think is a little harsh, because, in essence, every band probably sounds like somebody, and when you listen to a lot of the down-tempo and the deathcore and the metalcore that I listen to, a lot of it does sound the same. So that's where I don't understand that. But anyways, off that topic, basically, if I had to rate the album, solid, if I had to rate it out of 1 to 10, 1 being crummy, 10 being probably the biggest masterpiece I've ever listened to, I definitely rated a nice solid 7. Basically, with that, my praises go out to when you watch their live videos and then you listen to their EP. The sound does sound the same, which is good, because it means what they're playing in shows is what's transferring over to the album, and that's what people want to see. Especially me, when I go to a show, I don't want to watch a band who sounds nothing like their album, who sounds like absolute shit on stage. But when you listen to their album and that's what they bring to the stage, it gives that atmosphere that they're giving it 110%. They're there for the music, not for the fame, the fortune, which a lot of these underground bands, that's not what they're after. They're after making the music and have the actual passion to do it, which is good, because we need a lot more people of those to revive our scene, because I see it as a dying scene where everyone's just make overproduced music and sell it. There's no talent behind it. But anyways, going back to Also Known As here, a lot of their songs do flow. They have good flow. They got good lyrics, or well-written lyrics, well-composed instruments. Most of them, like a lot of the songs, they do mesh really well. Some of them not as well as others, but it's still very solid. And that my only positive criticisms that I would give is that maybe some of the cleaner vocals, they didn't really click with me. They may click with other people, so I'm not going to harsh on them too much. Plus, I'm not trying to be harsh on them anyways. Just offering up my opinion on it. Basically, yeah, with the clean vocals, there's a couple songs where I didn't feel that they quite meshed or were in the proper key, or maybe weren't as strong as they could have been. But with that being said, a lot of the time that grungy, sludgy stuff like that, sometimes that's what people want to hear. So I'm not going to harsh on it too much. Like I said, some of the instruments at times, you think, oh, they could have went in a different aspect that would have made it a little bit better, or oh, I didn't think they would have taken it that way. But within essence, it was a solid album. Definitely would listen to it again. Definitely would recommend it to head down to their reverbnation or to their page to listen to their live videos. Leave them a like. They're definitely a hardworking band. They definitely know what they're doing and they're putting in their time. So I don't really have anything negative to say about it other than I wish there was more music, because I can never have a big enough playlist, and to actually hear more from these guys, I would like to hear them mature a little bit more, like in their sound, and evolve, and not necessarily like grow up mature, but like have that sound where they finally have that sound that they want and everything where they want it and how they want it, and kind of evolve into who they will be. So hopefully they stick around a while so I can watch them evolve like that. Other than that, yeah, definitely a bunch of chill guys from Illinois, putting out some heavy crushing heavy metals. So give it a listen. Like I said, links are below. If you like what you hear, head over to their page, pick up their album on download from reverbnation. Anyways, this has been another segment of Total Metal Promotions. Rock on, guys.
Now's not the time to say goodbye.